Hi everyone, so I've got another craft tool video. This is actually for InLoveArts shop, not Coca-Rosa, but obviously they're the same company and so all their packaging has Coca-Rosa on it. But this is InLoveArts shop, so make sure to use my code ICEDImages, which is all in one word, which will get you 20% off your order. So first of all, we're going to start with this one, which I thought was rather nice, and just cuts out like a whole, there you'll see what it comes out like, but it's a circle. And it measures about 3.5 inches across. But I just thought it's quite cute. It'd be quite nice because you could put like just use it as like a sentiment. You could use a few of them, make it as a background. Lots of things you could do with that. So I'll show you now what I made using this die. Right, so with that die, I made this card, which is like got a step on the front of it, so it stands up like a tent fold card. And then that's that beautiful die. And I realised that it cuts out of your card. So the stitched edge you can see here was actually another die, a circle die that had nesting circle die. So if you can see where the inlaid edge is here, can you see this bit here? So that is actually what it cuts like. So you don't actually get a circle, like you've got an actual circle piece here. You don't get that with the die. So just so you know, it cuts out of your card. If I'd have known that, I probably would have done a different card shape with it. But actually, I still like this. It still looks great. But I quite like the fact it does cut out of your card rather than cutting a circle, because it gives you that flexibility. So if you do want a circle, you just use a circle die and just cut it out. And if you don't want a circle, an actual physical circle, you can just have this lovely design cut out of your actual card blank. So yeah, so I like the fact that it does both because it gives you versatility. So that's what I did using that die. Next, then we've got this die here, which is like a trellis type look, and it's a background die, and it's almost 4 inches by about 5.5. So good size, nice like that. And so that, as you can see, it cuts out like a mesh kind of a trellisy kind of a look. But I thought it'd be quite nice for like if you wanted a Moroccan card, because it's kind of got a Moroccan-y feel to it. You could turn it into a mail card and have it more like a mesh, like a wire fence type thing. So I thought it was quite versatile in that respect. So I'll show you now what I've done using this die. Okay, so with this die, I thought I'd keep it nice and simple, nice mail card. So I cut this out of like a dark gunmetal mirror card, and then I used the happy birthday die. This is from a previous time. Just made a top folding card, and then all the bits that were left, so all of these pieces, I kept and I used to make this card. So I've managed to make 2 cards out of 1 die cut. So it's just really simple. And I didn't actually, as you can probably see, the gaps here are actually bigger than what you would have if you put them on. So I just freehand laid them on. I kind of laid on a couple and then just kind of did the rest freehand. So they're not all completely lined up, but I like it. And again, this was from a previous time as well. So yeah, so that's what I did using that. Again, 2 very simple, nice flat cards, easy to post, great for mail cards, for anybody really, but particularly mail cards. So yes, that's what I did using that die. Then I've got this die, which again is a background die. I went quite a few backgrounds this time round. And this one is 3 7/8 by 5.5 again. And I thought you could have it this way round, like a sunrise. You can have it over the side. Obviously, this bit would be on this side when you cut it out because of it being the other way around. But yeah, I thought this is very versatile. You could almost do like a kind of a quilt design with it. Maybe use it for your scraps. Put your scraps in here, just cut bits of scraps out to fit them all in. Shaker card would be great for. So lots of use for this. So I'll show you now what I made using this die. So with the sunrise die, I've done 2 cards out of it. So this is the first one. So I've cut it out of gold. And then I also cut it out of this card, which is like a sunrise kind of card. It's kind of pink into orange, like a variegated. And then I've used this on the back. And then this is actually from Coca-Rosa Studio, these dies here. But yeah, so I've just done that. And then what was left over, so obviously I had a frame out of this card and I had the inserts out of the gold. So then I've made a second card. And so this is using those other pieces. So I've done it the other way around in upright. So you've got a kind of a side on. And so, yeah, so this is all your gold pieces. And I've got a happy birthday over the top. And so that's what I've done using that die. So I've managed to get 2 cards out of 1 die cut. Well, it's kind of 2 die cuts, but yeah. Yes, I've managed to make 2 cards out of it. So that's what I made using that die. This one I had seen and thought, yes, I definitely need to get this one. And I've got another one which is similar to this. So it's sort of like a basket weave type background die. And so it cuts certain bits and embosses certain bits. It measures almost 4 inches again by 5.5. That seems to be the going size, which is good, I think, for American. I think it's good for your A2 cards, I think. Not sure, not good on sizes, but yeah. But it would fit on a 5x7 over here. You can always trim it down. But I just like, you can see, and again, I really see this being very useful for mail cards, but you can also use it for any card, to be honest with you, depending on what you want to cut out of it. I just think this is going to be a really useful background die. So yes, I'll show you now what I made using this die. Then with this die, again, kept it nice and simple, but went really fancy on the card. So I've used this holographic mirror card and used this kind of, I don't know what you call it, geometric kind of shaped background die. And I think it looks really good. So again, really good for a mail card. You could use it for anybody, but particularly a mail card because the colours I've chosen. And then again, a thank you from a previous order that I did. And I've just layered them up. So I've done like, this is like a glitter, self-adhesive glitter, and I've put it onto a normal card. So you've, and just layered them up. So you've got a little bit of depth there. And then inside you've got space to write. But yeah, really like that. Very nice, very effective. And it shows up the pattern really nicely. So great for mail cards. I mean, great for any cards, but particularly if you struggle with mail cards, this is a good die for that. Then we've got this one, which is more of a basket weave, and you've got 2 solid edges and then 2 kind of like raw edges, which I quite like the fact it's not a solid rectangle. You've got that, you know, edge. So if you turn that over, this would be across the right hand side and the bottom. We could have it on you know, the other way around, have it at the top. And again, this is another one that is, well, this one's, yeah, literally 4 inches by 5.5. So yeah, but I thought it was really nice. And again, I just think cut out of like a mirror or like a matte mirror or a pearlized card. I mean, any card, to be honest with you, but particularly those, it would look amazing. And again, great for male cards, great for all cards, female cards, teenagers, all sorts. So I'll show you now what I made using this card. So another simple card, nice and flat again. So I just cut that basket weave out of this kind of sparkle print, but I quite like the fact it's kind of like a biscuity colour. So it kind of gives you that basket feel, but it's got a little bit of sparkle. Just massage it onto some white card and then use the thank you so much die from a previous order over the top. I've done it, cut it out chocolate and white and just layered it up. So it's got like a little shadow on it. What I would think I'd quite like to do with the basket one, quite nice to maybe thread some ribbon through it. It'd be quite nice to have like a flower on it. It'd be great for Easter projects or anything like Mother's Day where you want a little basket, so you could use that. You could even cut sections, you know, like use it and just cut, not have the whole panel, just cut out what you need. So yeah, very nice die. So that's what I did using that die. Okay, so there you go. So I hope you enjoyed the video today. Don't forget to go and check out InLoveArts shop and use my code ICEDimages, all in one word, to get yourself 20% off. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Leave a comment down below. Let me know which one of these 5 dies you like the most and which card you like the most. And I'll see you all again next time. Bye.